Guess who's back? Na na na. Back again. Na na na. Pineapple's back. Hello friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm getting everything ready for my holidays and I'm just so excited. But today I'm going to show you how to look good on your holly bops. I will be wearing the one look the whole time, most likely. So this is the basics of the face that I'm going to be wearing, and you can add little things yourself to amp it up, whether it's glitter, a different lip, whatever. And yeah, let's just get stuck in, I guess. I don't tan when I go away. I don't burn. I don't do anything. I just stay this color. I tan my body using self tanner. This is the Bebo 321 Mousse. I've been using it a lot recently, actually, and a lot of you guys have been asking me about it. It's an oldie but a goodie, and Bebo actually sent me out a big package and it was in it, and I remembered how much I love it. Anyways, let's go. You want to start off first of all by priming your skin. This is the Banana Bright Primer. Now, we are actually going to Tenerife, so you know, the climate is very different there than what it is in Ireland. Generally, makeup lasts really well on my skin, but I do like to take extra little steps just to make sure it doesn't budge. The sun is going to be present very much so I want to be the most glowiest shiny princess in all the land. So I'm going to be taking my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid and I'll pop that all over my face. Instantly glowing. You can of course pop this on your body as well. You will look like a tin man. It's fine. Foundation. Look at it, so good. But I've got more. I'm obsessed with NARS foundation, nothing new here. The one I wear all the time is a Natural Radiant Longwear. It is a little bit more full coverage, but I find it does last so well. So well in the heat. And then if you want a more natural, kind of glowy finish, you can go for the Sheer Glow. I'm actually going to use Sheer Glow today just for the shits and giggles. No one's shitting, no one giggling, but anyways. This used to be my OG foundation. I wore this one all the time before I found the Natural Radiant. This one kind of just allows your skin to peek through a little bit more, and I've actually been liking my skin peeking through and not actually wearing too much foundation. My skin is kind of breaking out around this area here, but I don't really care. I'll just change it into freckles. They don't want little freckles. My tan is still developing, so it might be a little bit of a different color, so do not come for me. I acknowledge it. There's just nothing I can do about it at this present moment in time, okay? Now I am planning on putting tan on my face tonight, so my paleness won't really be peeking through, but this foundation is literally, it's like a second skin. NARS just do the best skin products. That's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. Boom. I'm going to use Radiant Creamy Concealer. Just popping this in all the usual areas. To be honest, I might not even use foundation a lot of the time. What I like to do is just get my foundation brush and use whatever's left on it and kind of run it over my face. Oh god, I forgot. The most important thing that I should have done that I forgot before doing this. SPF. Please make sure you wear SPF on holiday, guys. SPF protects you from the sun. The sun makes you old. Yes, it can make you lovely and tan, but it can also make you old, and it's very dangerous for your skin. And I know there's like so many, I don't know, I know sunbeds are very popular at the moment and yada yada yada. I actually heard in the radio today, on the radio, like, can you get any more Irish than that? They can increase the chances of getting skin cancer by 70%. I don't want to burst your bubble, alright? I'm just speaking to the ones who are on the same boat as me, maybe who feel a bit shit looking, sickly pale, and you know, hating having to put on your tan or whatever, but it's fine, guys. I'm with you on this. The sunbeds just isn't the thing for me. It's not my journey, guys. Tomorrow off the skin, I'm going to be using my Xoxo Contouring Stick in the shade Warm. So the thing about creams is creams make your skin look a little bit more natural. Now, not the way I'm doing it right now. Hello. They don't last as well on the skin. Powders is what makes them kind of sit, but creams by themselves make you look super glowy, super fresh. Like I said, not as caked as what a powder does. When you put a powder on your skin, that's when it starts to look like makeup and not just skin. So if you are just going to the beach or going to the pool or whatever, and you're not going to be there for too long, but you still want a little something on your face, of course you could throw on your cream products out the door, but if you want to make it last, then you will need to use a smidge of powder. A new product I want to try is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm. Ooh, this is in the shade Peachgasm. I think this is going to be too dark for me, but it's supposed to be like a highlighter. This is quite peachy, so I think I'm going to use it as like a highlighter and blush in one. Please don't go everywhere on me. Oh, it's not open. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, it's gone. Oh, okay. Alright. It like blends really nicely into the skin straight away. I didn't need to be worried about anything. It's just loaded up then, so already there is a big piece of glitter stuck to my face. This is rude. I'm calling the authorities. Okay, that blends really nicely into the skin. There isn't actually a lot of colour payoff on it, which kind of scared me whenever I first put it on. I thought it was going to be far too dark for me, but wow. Wow. Look at me. Glowing. And because it has a tiny amount of colour with it, with that peach, it stops it from looking too like white. Wow, I actually really like that. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as what I did. You can leave this as it is, maybe powder just underneath your eye to stop creasing, and you can go do whatever else. Stick on your eyebrows and a lip and you're ready for the beach or whatever. But to be honest, I probably won't even be wearing makeup unless I'm going out that night, so that's when I do want it to last a little bit longer, so that's why I am going to use powder. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is well loved, as you can see. And we're just going to pop this everywhere that I crease and that I get oily. This is my favourite powder because it's super lightweight, so even when you top it up, it doesn't keep caking up. It's very, very finely milled. And for topping up, it's just the dream because again, it's not too heavy. Bronzer, I'm going to use my Flormar Bronzer. That is the size of my head. I really, really like this bronzer. I get all my friends to get it. This is in this shade Sun Kiss. It's just so handy. Now I am going to apply a little bit less than what I normally would. We're not going for a full-blown cake face. We're just going for like a cupcake face, you know. We want to be cute. I'm using a big fluffy brush as opposed to a smaller, more defined one. This is going to give a more of a bronzy look as opposed to contouring as such. Wow, I'm full of all the tips today, am I? Hello. Bringing that slightly up onto this lid space here, like so. For my blush, I'm using this Wet n Wild in Pearlescent Pink. We talked about this before. It is peach. I'm okay with it. It's fine. I think blush really does help to give that more au naturel, cutesy look, so I'm loading this on as per usual. Then what I like to do is whatever's left in this brush, I literally just run it over the rest of my face. Because this has got a slight like pearlescence to it, I just feel like it takes away the real powderiness and also stops it from looking like really white in the center to really darker on the edge of the face. You know what I'm saying? You're picking up on, but no, you know. Now this is the part that I'm a little bit afraid of, but I really want to do because I've seen Nikki Makeup do it on Instagram and she makes everyone look flawless and I want to look flawless. So here we go. Here goes nothing. Now we're using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid again. So the things that we use all over our face, first I'm going to use this to highlight. I know I used the Charlotte Tilbury already, but I was expecting that to be a little bit of a blush situation, but it wasn't. You could just go in with a normal highlighter right now and that will set the Charlotte Tilbury that we already have on top. As you can see, it's given a gorgeous natural glow. If you do put a powder highlighter on top, that's what's going to give it a more makeup-y look as opposed to a more natural, oh my god, I am so naturally glowy, what are you talking about, look. So I'm going to try this. Pray for me, please. Okay, so what Nikki Makeup does is she takes a tiny amount, she says, on a brush. This can take off your foundation and everything underneath. There is a technique to it, so I'm hoping that I can master the technique. So I'm hoping I don't fluff it up. Basically, she always works on her hands, so you know I'm gonna do that too. I'm trying not to take up too much on my brush and really kind of working it into it. Oh, too much. And then we're just gonna apply this right to the highest point and up around the temple. So that's where you get like super. Oh, I don't even need to explain. You guys can see. Wow. I'm gonna take a beauty blender and just very lightly. So I've literally just applied the tiniest amount and I'm being super careful not to brush too hard. I'm being super delicate. But guys, look at that glow. My skin looks like glass. Oh my god. That is holiday skin right there, ladies and gentlemen. I've done it. So that's this side with the glow and that's this side just with the Charlotte Tilbury. Now bearing in mind I did put powder over top of it, so that would have dulled it down. So you know, this is absolutely fine. This is next level. Hello. Now normally whenever I do a step like this, I always put powder highlighter on top. I can't stop myself. Because you know whenever you put a powder highlighter on top of a cream, it makes it super intense and just blinding, and I'm always like, I want to take it there. But today we're not taking it there. Today we're going for fresh, glowy, glass-like skin. Oh my god, I cannot get over how like nice that looks, and it hasn't taken off my foundation underneath, guys. Do you see this? Jesus. That's it rubbed into my hands. I'm gonna put a little bit on my inner corners here. Anywhere that you did go a little bit overboard, you can just take your powder brush and just line so far. Oh, I'm really excited about that. Okay, I'm gonna go do my brows off camera because that's boring. Okay, so this is what we're looking like now with our eyebrows on. It's just a little bit more, I don't know, you kind of get the full picture a little bit more, I guess. Moving on to eyes, I'm not gonna be using my P. Louise base. Yes, I know. That is kind of just more so for Instagram look. I find it's just a little bit too heavy for this kind of look because we are kind of going for more glowy or whatever. I feel like the P. Louise base does give you such a blank canvas, whereas in this situation that's not what I want. To be honest, you could just powder your eyes, stick on an eyelash, don't even have to put on an eyelash, mascara, lip, and off you go. But I am gonna put on a little bit of eyeshadow just because with photographs I feel like my eyes can look a little bit too white. Now what you can do is literally just get your bronzer and just all over across the eye. I am going to be taking Savior from my Urban Bible palette, just because I do prefer something that's a little bit more yellowy brown. What I like is what I like. And with this, like I said, we're not going to be too precise with this. You literally can't just this onto the eyes, you know. Let's just zoom you on in there so you can see properly. So we're just getting rid of any little creasing. What I'm going to do is go in with Savior first, and we're literally just bouncing this all over the lid. Do not have to be neat with this at all. We're just building up the colour, packing it all over the lid, right into that lash line, all the way into the inner corner. You're going to bring it right up just until you get to the crease area. So what we're doing at the moment is just mapping out our shape, mapping it out very harshly, like so, and we're done. Haha, joking. Yeah, so when we get to this stage, what you're going to do is literally just use whatever's left on your brush, and you're just going to very lightly blend the edges. Blend that up into the crease area. As you can see, it starts to diffuse that harsh line. Open up now. I didn't set my crease just because that's what I'm used to, but if you want to set your crease, of course you can. Then on a slightly bigger, fluffier brush, I'm just going to take the bronzer that I have on my face, and we're just going to blend the very edges of that and kind of diffuse the eyeshadow out more. I think using your bronzer on your eyes is the best thing ever. It kind of just keeps everything quite monochromatic, and you just know it's going to blend seamlessly into your skin because your bronzer is on your skin as well, you know. Do you feel me? Doing the exact same thing then underneath. Because it is going to be a little bit hotter and sweatier and things are going to crease a little bit more, I do like to bring the eyeshadow underneath the eye and kind of into the creasage area. Obviously your eyeshadows and your bronzer are powder, so they're going to help with the creasing situation. I look crazy. What's new? Bear with me. The reason why I wanted to show you this look is because it's so interchangeable and so easy to kind of tweak in the littlest way, but it makes such a big difference. So like I said, this does give you a little bit of colour, a little bit of warmth, a little bit of I made an effort, but I actually only used one eyeshadow kind of deal. You can wear it with eyelashes, so definitely amps it up, or you can definitely wear it without eyelashes as well, without looking like a bald eagle. I always look like a bald eagle. I've got nothing in my waterline, but if you wanted, you can make it super smoky with a really cool brown in the waterline, or else you could go for a nude in your waterline, which is going to make your eyes look even bigger. If you feel like you've got small eyes and you just want to look super fresh, I always recommend going for a nude eyeliner in the waterline. White's a little bit too stark. I prefer nude, but that's just me. And of course, I'm going to go for eyelashes because that's just the way I roll. These are my eyelashes in the style Keilidh. They're just not as structured as my other two, and I feel like they're the perfect lash for holidays. They're super flexible and super easy to put on. How I get my eyelashes to sit super close to my lash line is I actually put my mascara on first, and then what I do is I get my fingers and I squidge the two together. I know some people like to put on their mascara after they do their eyelashes, but that just ruins them and makes them all goopy. If every time you're putting on an eyelash you put mascara on, of course it's going to get all clumped and whatnot, and I'm not about that life. So I like to put on my mascara beforehand, stick the eyelashes on while the mascara is still kind of wet, and then squidge the two together. Is squidge a word? I don't know. I'm making it a word. Squidge. It's a fun word to say, squidge. To add to the more au naturel effect, I'm just taking Prophecy from my palette on a little tiny little paintbrush, and we're just going to bounce some freckles on. You already know. Would it be me if I didn't do this? Hello? It really just creates that natural makeup effect. That's it for my face. So I'm going to actually set it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Setting Spray. What this does is it kind of just makes any of the powders that we did use kind of just melt into the skin, and kind of stopped it from looking a little bit too powdery. Ooh, I'm not going to say, it just feels good too, honestly. In regards to actually making your makeup last longer, I don't really know if setting sprays do that, but what they do is make your powders kind of melt into your skin. So it definitely is something that I could not leave the house without doing. I cannot get over how glossy looking my skin is. I much prefer a wet highlight as opposed to a powder highlight. I feel like it just looks... Are you seeing this? Excuse me. You could pair this with whatever type of lip combo you would like. So you can go for nudes. If you're on your hollybops, obviously you might want to go for a red, an orange red, or maybe you want to go all vampy with a dark lip. You can do whatever you want, and that's why I feel like this is the perfect holiday look, if you will. I don't know if I mentioned, but of course you could add glitter over top of this too. If you want wanted to bring a little bit more sparkle. I wanted to go for a matte. I feel like it's been a while since I did like a nice matte eye, you know. For lips, I'm going to be using my Mercier lip liner in the shade Naked. Once my lip liner is on, I'm going to apply a little bit of lip balm. This is the Fenty Beauty Hint Hint Pro Kisserlicious Lip Balm. Big ass name. I'm not going to put it straight on because I hate whenever the things get like covered in color you have on already. It does my nothing. So you stick with Hourglass or lip balm or whatever you want on the center. My lips have been dry as shit recently, so this is what I've been doing to help the situation. I can't stop looking at the highlight. Hello. Boom, and there we have it, the finished face look. And for my body, normally I always love my Flormar Double Radiance Primer. So gorgeous across the chest. Gives a little bit of coverage as well, but because I've got developing tan on, I don't want to mess with that, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight and just pop that on all the highest points. Just to get a little bit of life going on here, you know? You know yourself. Look at it, I don't have to explain. I tried slicking my hair back and kind of giving it that wet look, holidays vibes. I just emerged from the ocean like this. It's sitting, but that's because my hair is greasy. But anyways, and I've chucked a load of hairspray in it, but I don't know how I feel about it. Because I know people are gonna ask, I think I got these hoops from Topshop. Ow. You can get pretty similar ones, Pretty Little Thing or Misguided. So this here is basically the finished look with the nude lip, but just for the laugh, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna change it to a red lip. I always go over with my foundation brush. What red lip am I going to wear today? Hello, what are you? I'm going to be using MAC Cherry lip liner. This has been in my collection for a very long time. That lip liner by itself I've worn so many times. It's a real it's a real blue-red undertone, which is what I really like. I feel like blue-red undertones is what makes your teeth look really white. I'm going to put this on top just because I want to. This is the MAC Retro Liquid Lip Color in Fashion Legacy. And this one is kind of more of like a true red. Just kind of brightens up. So yeah, like I was saying, blue reds make your teeth look whiter, whereas orangey reds are more summery and kind of holiday-y, but they do kind of bring out the yellowness in your teeth. So just be mindful. Just be mindful. And boom, there's the red lip version. What do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, this is what I'm going to be wearing on my face the whole time. That look like that's fun. If you recreate this look or find it helpful or whatever, then please make sure to give a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. When this video goes up, I will be on my Holly Bops sunning myself. I will have a clothing haul coming with everything that I'm wearing on my holidays, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.